Hello again, fellow literates and inebriates. It is nice to see you again, although I can't see you. So, but some of you I will see in the. Oh, that's a lot of reflection. Who needs to see? Welcome to another thrilling episode of the Literate Inebriate. Where we remember that every 6 to 9 months, Charlotte has a YouTube channel that sometimes she updates and 70 people watch it, and she's like, I don't even know 70 people. Who are these 70 people? What do they want from me? It can get kind of pointy. Anyways, today we're going to talk about my favorite book. It's hard to say. You say favorite, and it's like, well, it's pressure, right? Because then it's got to be the one book you love more than any other book in the world, and that's really hard. That's like choosing what day of the year do you like best. It's like, well, I don't know. I mean, my birthday is really great, but what about Christmas? And what about in the future I might meet the perfect person, or what about the day I met my best friend? That was a really good day, but I don't actually remember what date that was. Oh my god, I don't remember the dates of any of the days I met my best friends. I'm really sorry, I don't remember when I met you. I bet I could look it up. This is a terrible idea. I've defined it as my favorite book only because I think I've read it more than any other book that I've ever read in my life. And that is The Princess Bride by S. Morgenstern, as edited by William Goldman. This is the copy that I bought in 8th grade because we read it as a class, and I have had it since then. It's extremely fancy because it has the pull-out map. But I am so obsessed with this book that I also... God damn it, I should have gotten this before. I really should learn. Do I have it out? Is it under my bed? No, it can't be under my bed. It's my favorite thing in the world. There it is. They released this incredible anniversary edition in hardcover that's actually, it's illustrated. It's really dumb. All of it's really dumb. Most things are really very dumb. I'm pretty lucky that I'm of this generation or this age, and I have read the book before I saw the movie, which is not very common. Everyone's seen the movie, right? And it totally changes the way that you read the book because the focus is so much less on... I mean, it's almost like the book is way less about Buttercup and Wesley, and it's way more about William Goldman. The point of the whole book is William Goldman himself rediscovering the point of love. He's going back through and re-editing this book and remembering the love of his father, remembering his dad. There are passages where he actually remembers his dad stuttering and struggling with the words and realizing that that's what love was, and then just realizing that love cannot be killed, and love is the one thing that will conquer everything, and that as long as you are truly, deeply, very much in love, then you can do anything. That he still resonates with, even in today's very cynical modern society. This is the 70s. And the best part about that, hold on. The best part about that is that S. Morgenstern doesn't even exist. This is amazing! This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life! This is him writing 2 stories at once. So at the same time as he's writing about Inigo's relationship with his father, William Goldman is also exploring the relationship he has with his own father through this figurative and fictional father that he has, who's Florinese. Florin and guilders are money that were used in Shakespeare times. Is the most worth reading book of all time. I'm trying not to talk about too much of the plot because if you haven't read it, read it knowing that S. Morgenstern isn't real. It's pretty obvious when you're an adult because Florin and Gilder aren't real places, and a lot of the things that he talks about happening are really clearly going to happen, but he writes them so... I would actually compare him a lot to Stephen King in that he writes so conversationally and so intimately that you just feel like you're having a chat with a friend, and so you, like, how are you not going to believe him, right? If you've seen the movie, great. That's awesome. I'm really glad. One time I watched it 4 times in a row because I watched all the different commentaries on the DVD all in one, just sitting. I was sick in high school, and I literally watched the entire movie 4 times in a row, once regular, and then all 3 different commentaries that were on the DVD. So, like, yeah, you like it. It's 397 pages long. It's not very many. Like, I'm like, there's like a lot of dialogue. It smells like my room from middle school. That's one of my favorite books of all time. The next favorite books we'll do a series. Hashtag favorite books. No, I hate that. Anyways, other favorite books will include Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens and Portrait Artist as a Young Man by James Joyce. Both of those will require me to do a bit more research before I talk about them when I have alcohol in my system, because otherwise I'll just be like, they're so good. They're so good. I like how when I pretend to be drunk, I don't seem anything like I am when I actually am drunk, even if I am sort of drunk trying to pretend like I am drunk. This has been another episode of Literate Inebriate, and you can find all of my business in the description below. Follow me on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. Hit me up, boo. All right. I love you all. Thank you for your time and energy. Read The Princess Bride and then tell me how you feel about it in the comments. If you've already read it, please tell me how you feel about it in the comments. If you haven't read it and you don't want to read it, tell me why so I can argue with you loudly on the internet. Bye.